Hello my friends, fine English speakers, and just about anybody else who might be tuned in and watching my video, either on my YouTube channel or on my blog, easyidioms.com. Wherever you're watching it, you're very welcome to stay tuned, and you'll find out how to use the phrase, the English idiomatic expression, for some reason or another. Welcome back my friends. So, let's discuss the phrase for some reason or another, and you'll definitely find this very handy to use in your daily conversations and also your self-practice sessions. Why am I saying self-practice sessions? Because, especially if you haven't got enough opportunities to exercise your English, to speak in English on a daily basis with other people, you may as well just embrace the concept of self-practice, basically. Speak with yourself just like I do now. I'm basically speaking in front of a camera, but there's no real person facing me currently at the moment, you know. There's you, there's my audience, but I'm not actually speaking with anyone in particular currently, you know. I'm just speaking in the lens of a camera. So you may as well just do the same thing. But this is something I've been going on about and on about in all my videos. So by now, if you've been my dedicated follower, you definitely know that I'm a big advocate of the self-practice approach. And if you're watching this video for the first time and this is how you get to know me, then let me tell you once more that if you're anything serious about improving your spoken fluency, your oral fluency, your ability to speak, you have to speak. And if you've got no one else to speak with, you've got yourself. For Christ's sakes, you can speak with yourself still, you know, because you're a person, and you can basically do a role play whereby you imagine that you are two people at the same time, or you can just narrate your actions, your activities, you can make plans for the upcoming day, you know, whatever. There's 100 different things going on at the same time, at any given time in your head, so you may as well just verbalize all those thoughts out loud, you know. But anyway, let's not stray off the main subject in this video, which is the phrase for some reason or another. And basically you can use this phrase whenever you're not sure of the reasons of this or that particular activity or phenomenon or whatever it was you were trying to explain. And then you can just say, for some reason or another, she's very angry today. And she being, let's say, your boss, maybe your boss is a woman, right? And then she's very angry and everyone's wary around her, and then when she's gone, towards the end of the day, then all the office workers, all the office employees are congregating and discussing and having a cup of coffee right before going home, and then you say, for some reason or another, she was very mad today. You just couldn't approach her, you know. I just wouldn't go anywhere near her, you know. And basically you can use this phrase for some reason or another whenever you want to say that it happened for some reason, but the true reasons are unknown to you. So this phrase is quite handy used in those situations, for some reason or another. And typically you would begin your sentence with this phrase, for some reason or another, followed by the rest of the sentence, blah blah blah, whatever it is, you know. But you can actually use it in the end of a sentence as well. Let me think of a fitting example. Tonight I was coming home from work, and all of a sudden I got dizzy, you know. I was well eaten, I wasn't too hungry, but suddenly I got dizzy, so I had to pull over, and this dizziness just happened for some reason or another, you know. I don't really know why it happened. So in this sentence, as you heard, I used the phrase for some reason or another in the end of the sentence, you know. I had to pull over because I got very dizzy for some reason or another, you know. But it's all fictional. It's not true. I didn't get dizzy, and thank God, touch wood, as an Irish saying goes, you know, touch wood, because when we speak about something bad that might, in theory, might happen, to prevent it, it's a superstitious activity. You just touch any wooden item that you might have at hand, and say touch wood, which means that you don't want to jinx it. Jinx is probably more American, touch wood is very archaic thing, but to say that, cross your fingers and say, I'm not really sure, it's probably a children's thing more so, I'm a 34 years old adult, so I wouldn't know how these things actually happen, but do you just cross your fingers like this and keep them behind you or something like that? I'm not really sure. But you don't obviously say anything when that happens. But anyway, I'm completely talking some random rubbish now. One way or another, I hope that the phrase, for some reason or another, is quite clear to you. Basically, whenever you want to say that it happened for some reason, you may as well just use the longer phrase, for some reason or another. And for some reason or another, I can't really stay focused on the subject, whenever I speak, I keep straying off the subject, but which is probably a good thing in a way, because I constantly develop my spoken English in so many different aspects of my life, I can talk about this thing, that thing, and I can talk about just about everything. And during my self-practice sessions in the morning, when going to work, when driving to work in the car, preparing for my daily conversations with native English speakers, right? I get my spoken English going that way. I can talk about just about anything. I keep jumping from subject to subject, from topic to topic. And if I didn't have this ability to constantly brainstorm new things to talk about, my English wouldn't be probably developed to a degree it is developed now, So this inability to stay on course is, in a sense, it's a good thing, So for some reason or another, I can't stay focused on one particular subject. But then on the other hand, I can actually stay focused enough to keep speaking the whole time, But now I'm starting to talk complete nonsense, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but I hope that after these 3 sample sentences, where I use the phrase for some reason or another, this phrase is finally explained to you properly, and you know how to use it in your own conversations and self-practice sessions. So, thanks for staying with me, guys, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.